I got some more L's to give out. I'm going to give out an L in this story. L going to Florida. The woman that you guys see on the screen just a second ago, we're going to talk about her. Just when you thought the level of stupidity couldn't get any stupider, if that's even a word, well, we have reached that point, I believe. Let me give you guys a disclaimer. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. And yes, I said stupider because this has got to be one of the dumbest things I've heard. LawandCrime.com, of course, is my source for information with this story. So thank you, Law and Crime. A Florida mother beat her toddler with a hanger. And black people, y'all have heard this story before. Y'all know this story all too well, unfortunately. Because apparently, black folks in the black community still believe in physical violence towards their children, which I just think that if you spank, beat, hit your children or physical with your kids, it just means you're a lazy parent and you probably shouldn't have kids. Thought I'd throw that out there real quick. You're still spanking your kids. You're not a suitable parent. Okay? Now, a Florida mother beat her toddler with a hanger while on FaceTime with the girl's father, showcasing the violence on the screen and even threatened to kill her daughter. Now, in the culture that we're in, why would any parent not believe that that could be the cause of their children being dead? I'm going to take that serious every day of the week, okay? And that's according to Sunshine State, or the police in Sunshine State. In the Sunshine State, excuse me. This woman on the screen, let me see if I get her stupid ass face back on the screen. There's that stupid face. Look at that face. Does that look like a good parent to you? Hell no. Hell no. It don't. Aaliyah Chantrell, of course, there's that ghetto name, Chantrell, a name that don't mean nothing, Herring, 25 years old, stands accused of 1 count each of child abuse with no harm and child neglect with no great bodily harm, according to Miami-Dade County court records. The 3-year-old's father began using the screen recording feature, thank God for that, on his cell phone once the abuse started in order to document the crimes. And sir, kudos to you, Dad. Kudos to you. Go and get your child. Go get full custody. Go get full custody of your kid. So, Dad, go get custody of your kid. Police became aware of the harrowing incident earlier this month after the father shared the video with law enforcement. On Monday, Herring, the mother, was arrested. During a subsequent interview with investigators, she allegedly admitted to disciplining her child for throwing a remote at her, allegedly. According to an arrest report obtained by Miami-based ABC affiliate WPLG. Later, the mother allegedly shifted her narrative, telling police the girl's father created the video with artificial intelligence and insisting she was not actually the woman in the video. Let me say that again. She told them that the father made this whole video up with artificial intelligence, aka AI. She said it wasn't real. It wasn't her. It wasn't her voice. It wasn't her actions. It wasn't her hanger. What did she beat this little girl with, allegedly? Yeah, with a hanger. It wasn't her hanger. It wasn't her daughter. It wasn't her house. It wasn't her couch. It was all AI. Artificial intelligence. When you just think that people can't get any dumber, then they come up with something like this. Well, let me tell y'all a little something. There is a crazy person There's a crazy person on YouTube that I know of. It's not somebody I watch, but it's somebody I know of that is always talking about somebody's photoshopping. And it's not actually them in the video. And they Photoshop me and it's AI. They created me in AI. I'm like, so where did they get the audio of your voice and your arm and your fat arms and your hanger and your daughter and your chair and your background and your house? And compile all of that information together to create a video of child abuse. That's what we're doing now. When you look, this woman's face with those little nut chins. I don't know what you call that. I'm gonna call it nut chins. When you got the little chin that's got the little dip in the chin, nut chins. She got the Peter Griffin going on. She like the black Peter Griffin. The nut chins. God, dog, boy, she looked thugging and mugging. She looked like we thugs. You ain't heard of us? She looks like a murderer. She looked like a thug. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let me let me move forward. Anyway, excuse me. So Nut Chin said that her daughter threw a remote at her, according to the arrest report. And then Nut Chin said that the girl's father created that whole video with artificial intelligence, otherwise known as AI, insisting that she was not actually the woman in the video. What you see in the video is a mother repeatedly beating a young child, Miami Gardens Police Sergeant Emmanuel Genti told the TV station. It was very hard for us to watch. The footage is disturbing. The child appears face down, seemingly trying to seek protection in a piece of furniture. She audibly cries. In the footage, Nut Chin apparently can be seen whipping the child, Nut Chin can be seen whipping the child with what appears to be a hanger and making at least two comments heavily suggesting she might be trying to kill the baby girl. Since you don't want to handle your own kid, a woman can be heard saying at one point in the video, guess what? I'll eliminate her my damn self. How about that? So I guess AI came up with the verbiage too. So AI knows how black women talk too, huh? Look, I'm going to tell you, y'all ain't shit in my chat. Y'all ain't shit. And I'm going to do it too. Oh my God. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Oh Lord. Y'all ain't shit. Can I save this as a PNG? Hell no. I might be able to just save it as is. Let me try it. Did it work? I want it there, I want it here. Can I show this on my screen? Yes, I can. Lord have mercy. This is why y'all ain't shit. Whoever said that you ain't shit, look at this. She do look like the black Peter Griffin. Let me see if I can. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Nut Chin. Oh my God, y'all ain't shit. I'm gonna leave this on the screen too. You know why I'm gonna leave this on the screen? Because guess who ain't shit? Me. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. Anyway, police say that Herring was temporarily detained on a mental health hold before her arrest under the terms of Florida Baker's Act. The child's father spoke with Miami-based NBC affiliate WTVJ. He shared the footage he recorded and relayed the explanation Herring allegedly gave him for the abuse as it happened. She was blowing up my phone telling me to come pick up my child, he told the TV station. Then she's sending me pictures on Messenger saying that she's had it. She saying that I'm making excuses. I'm not picking up the child, not caring for her. I'm not acting like the father that I'm supposed to be. Right? The couple is no longer together for obvious reasons, because she looks like this and because she looks like that. She's whiter than all of outside and she looks unkempt. She looks funky. Of course, I'm ad-libbing all of that. The couple is no longer together, and he was previously granted supervised access to the girl in the family law case over child custody. Bro, you better go get full custody of your kid. This is the time to do it. The custody arrangement is likely to be upturned now, obviously. Herring was granted pretrial release by the 11th Circuit Court Judge Mindy Glazer on Tuesday and released on Wednesday. As a condition of her bail, the defendant is prohibited from any contact with her child. She pled not guilty during an initial hearing this week. The defendant was also appointed a public defender, and guess I'm going to leave this picture up on the screen. She is next slated to appear in court for her arraignment on September the 18th, which is exactly 18 days, depending on when you're watching this video from today. The child is now in stable condition and is currently being cared for by Herring's stepmother. Why not by the father? The father should have his kid, but whatever. Law and Crime reached out to Miami Gardens Police Department for additional details, but no response was immediately no details were immediately forthcoming at the time of the publication. Let me give you guys the fair usage, and guess I'm gonna leave this on the damn screen. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. If y'all will, do me a favor and please click that thumbs up, especially if you like Family Guy and Peter Griffin, because I do. If for nothing else, do it for Family Guy, okay? Let's get it.
New at 6, a South Florida woman accused of abusing her own child. CBS News Miami's Joan Murray joins us now. CBS News Miami's Joan Murray joins us now with the details. And Joan, we're learning she could be facing criminal charges.
It is looking very likely. Now, Miami Gardens police have been on this case since Sunday. I spoke with this child's grandmother. She was heartbroken over what happened. And we have to warn everyone, some of what you are about to see is very unsettling. A mother enraged, and as you see and hear in this recorded FaceTime video, she's taking out her anger on her 3-year-old daughter.
My heart was just racing. I was just praying the entire way that I get there and the baby is safe.
Adrienne Walks is grandmother of the toddler. Her son is the baby's father of record. When she saw what was happening, she raced to the home and called 911.
I cried. I actually cried. The officer cried. It was disturbing, very disturbing.
Most disturbing, the threat you hear from the mother directed at Walk's son.
Since y'all don't want to handle y'all own kid, guess what? I'll eliminate her my damn self.
Oh, she was dumb enough to actually say those words. God damn. Can we get a hashtag babies for benefits, please? Y'all hear what Nut Chin just said? Let me rewind that so y'all can hear that. And unfortunately, it's too many people in the black community who have grew up with a mother who behaved like this, or parents who behaved like this and thought it was okay.
The threat you hear from the mother directed at Walk's son.
Since y'all don't want to handle y'all own kid, guess what? I'll eliminate her my damn self. How about that?
I was able to see the video, and what I can tell you that it is very, very disturbing to watch.
Sergeant Emmanuel Genti with the Miami.
And the crazy part and the wonderful part is that they actually rushed over to come save this child. and they actually got there in time. Because guess what? There have been plenty of other times when other men have gone through this with their baby mom, and they just ignored it like it was just going to go away, and their child didn't survive it. But glad this baby did.
Miami Gardens Police Department said what he watched is enough for an arrest.
Currently, the mother has been Baker acted, as you all are aware, and the mother is still undergoing medical treatment. Once her medical treatment is over, the Miami Gardens Police Department, our detectives, do have enough to file charges on that individual.
So she will be charged with child abuse.
She will be charged with child abuse and child neglect.
Adrian Walks wants the Department of Children and Families to do more to help not only her granddaughter, but the child's mother and her son.
That he gets the services and the baby get the services, and the mother gets a stay-away order from this child, because I don't think she should be able to see the child anytime soon.
Now, I did reach out to Department of Children.
She threatened to murder the child. Not anytime soon. How about never? I don't think you should ever get another opportunity to kill a child. I think the answer is never. Never, ever, 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 ever.
And families, they did acknowledge my questions, but they have not gotten back to me with any answers. That mother remains hospitalized. Police tell me she was kept longer than the standard 72 hours under the Baker Act, and once she is released from the hospital's care, that is when they will charge her with child abuse and neglect. In Miami Gardens tonight, Joan Murray, CBS News, Miami.
Okay, let me see if I can resize this video. It's going to look kind of messed up. That's about the best I can make it look. Here we go.
A Miami Gardens mom, Aaliyah Chantrell Herring, 25, was arrested after a disturbing video surfaced showing her allegedly beating her 3-year-old daughter with a clothes hanger. The incident occurred during a FaceTime call with the child's father, David Jones, who recorded the horrifying event. In the video, Herring can be heard threatening to eliminate the child, echoing a scene from the 1981 film Mommy Dearest. Herring, now facing child abuse charges, claimed the video was fake using AI, but she remains in custody on a $7,500 bond.
On the Local 10, a disturbing story after a mother is caught on camera appearing to abuse her young daughter.
The video is now being investigated by Miami Gardens Police. Local 10 News reporter Annalise Garcia joins us live from Miami Gardens.
And I know you have this exclusive, and it is disturbing.
It's absolutely disturbing to watch, and that's just a warning for the viewers. The woman appears to be on the phone with the father of her child just before she starts beating on the child. Now this incident being investigated.
Why not the best solution? Eliminate the problem.
A mother filled with anger and making deadly threats to her child.
Since y'all don't want to handle y'all own kid, guess what? I'll eliminate her my damn self.
The woman on the phone with who she describes as her child's father, who is recording the video conversation.
You still don't want to handle your responsibilities, huh, David?
This mother, unhinged, appears to be holding a hanger, moving towards her toddler, heard crying.
You want to sit down and lay down and have a baby and not be able to take care of it after you know my health conditions?
What we see happen next is being investigated by Miami Gardens Police.
What you see in the video is a mother, repeatedly beating a young child. It was very, very hard for us to watch.
The father eventually calling police, who respond.
I recorded enough. You need to call the police location right now.
The officers Baker acted the mother.
So just absolutely heartbreaking to watch. Now, again, that incident and this woman are being investigated. We have reached out to Miami Gardens Police to get an update. As soon as we learn anything else, we'll bring that to you on air and online. For now, we're live in Miami Gardens. Annalise Garcia, Local 10 News.
Annalise, thank you.
A Miami Gardens mother was caught on camera beating her 3-year-old little girl with a hanger. Records show the mother explained the beating was her way of disciplining the child.
NBC6 reporter Courtney Colon joins us from court. And a warning, the video in this story is disturbing.
Get up! Oh, you can't get up now, huh? You can't get up now,
A 3-year-old toddler is heard weeping as her mother, police say, screams and whips her with a hanger.
Still don't want to shut up? That's fine. I'm gonna watch you. Y'all gonna watch me kill y'all can. How about that?
In this video, 25-year-old Aliyah Herring is heard arguing on a FaceTime call with her baby's father, David Jones.
Going on my phone, asking me to come pick up Ashanti. Then she started sending me pictures on Messenger saying that she had it. She's saying I'm making excuses. I'm not picking up Ashanti. I'm not caring for her. I'm not acting like the father that I was supposed to be.
Jones tells NBC6 they are broken up and he has supervised visits with the toddler. Herring wanted him to pick his daughter up, but the conversation turned violent and Jones started recording.
Since y'all don't want to handle y'all own kid, guess what? I'll eliminate her my damn self.
Police say Herring repeatedly struck the baby and threatened to kill her.
Literally just went off on Ashanti saying that no one that if I'm not gonna take care of her, then she might as well just be dead.
Herring was arrested and told investigators she was just disciplining the victim for throwing a remote at her. But then she denied being in the video, claiming her ex used artificial intelligence against her.
Understand that, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am. I know you said AI created all of this in that video. It wasn't you. Which would be a really interesting defense if it were true.
And the baby is currently with the defendant's stepmother. Police say that she has no visible injuries. We're also learning that DCF is investigating this case. As for the defendant herself, she could get out of jail but was ordered to stay away from her toddler. In Miami, Christian Colon, NBC6 News.
Let's get her back up on the screen. For this, I'd say 2 to 5 years in prison. The threat, I think, makes it even worse. But she definitely does not deserve a second opportunity to be a parent to this little girl. So I'm going to say to the father and I'm going to say to the grandmother, if y'all ever choose to let this woman have visitation or see this child for any reason, I think that this woman will make you regret the day that you chose to make that decision. Go to court, get full custody, and prevent her from ever having contact with this child as an underage person. Now, when she becomes an adult, if the adult wants to make a decision to see her own biological mother at that point, then fine. But until then, I don't think that Nut Chin deserves another opportunity to ever be around this child or any other children. Hashtag TTO. Why does she have ovaries? Thank you, Sarah. Why does she have ovaries? She don't deserve reproductive rights. And I don't think anybody who hurt, murder, or abuse children should ever have reproductive rights to have and create children. I think that should be taken away from them when you violate humans. Thank you guys so much for listening to the story, and keep that little girl in your prayers. I'm pretty sure as long as they stay in the custody of the biological father and grandma, I think the baby will be okay. All right, but let me know what you think of this story, all right? And guess I meant what I said about spanking. Stop hitting your kids. Thank you.